welcome back to episode 2 of Civilizations. Um, so, as you can see, this is a bit weird. I lost all of the footage I took yesterday. It was about 13 hours and about, 50 days of footage there. I'm just gonna use this video to explain the big things that happened. It sucks that it got deleted, but I can't really do anything about it. So instead, I'm just gonna explain to you what happens and kind of try to show you. So I'll start from the beginning. At the beginning of yesterday, the very first conquering happened. I conquered Fish Fam. I did it because she was farming armadillos, and I needed that for my wolf armor for my dog army, which has gotten pretty big. She's also been farming sugarcane, leather for my enchantment table, and fishing a lot, because I want a lot of enchantment books to put on my armor and gear. So, after that, it was chill for a bit, but Tracker 16th decided to make the next move. He went and he conquered both Jackson and Zoe. So, at the same time, he went to Jackson's base, conquered him, and then went to Zoe's base and conquered her. So then, I was like, I need another person, and I decided that I was going to try to get Addie. So, I went to her base, and I was just camping there until she would get on. And she was at a party or something, so I knew I'd be there for a while, but I didn't want to risk going into a cave or something while she was gone, and then she comes back and Tracker 16th gets her. But randomly, about an hour into my watch, I see Tracker 16th. And then I invite him to the call. I'm like, why were you at her base? And apparently he was doing the same thing I was. He was there the entire time. We just didn't happen to see each other. And then I was like, okay, we'll just be peaceful for a bit. And then he came back, and I was like, I see you. Because I knew he was going to come back because he mentioned a plot that was close by. So I hid in a tree. And then I decided that it would be fair if we just 1v1'd. So, we would go down, and whoever won would get to try an Addy. The other person would just back off and try to get someone else. So, at the time, I did not know. Apparently he had an enchanted sword, and all of his armor was enchanted. He didn't tell me that. Did not notice. Because I was far away, and then I noticed it when it came up, and I'm like, oh, I'm probably screwed. He also kept his dogs, which I didn't bring any of mine, but it's fine. Then, I really wish I could show you the clip of the fight, because there was a giant lag spike, and we both kind of froze at the same time, and none of us could really see what was going on. I was just spamming RT, and so was he. He ended up hitting me, but I ended up losing the fight. So it wasn't that bad, because he let me have my stuff back, all that, whatever. So I was like, okay, well, I need to get someone else. So I went and conquered Darren. So now it's a 3-3. Now, Agent Dino or Addy, did end up getting on, later, but not for long enough for Tracker 16 to get her. So, around now is when it was peaceful for a bit, until, around when, Darren joined my team, he told me that he has something to tell me. Apparently, he was in a call with Tracker 16th, and he said, Tracker 16th, that, he watched my video on the TV, and he did it on the TV specifically because I made everybody check on their phones or their iPads, whatever they watch stuff on, to show me the video to make sure that they didn't watch it, and nobody did, except for him, and he watched it on his TV. So, once we figured this out, because in the last video I made it clear that it was not allowed to watch any of my videos, because I say stuff, and it shows my base coordinates and all that. So, he had to restart. He lost all of his stuff, all of his dogs, all of his teammates. He had a completely different plot. Now, he started complaining about it, blah, 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 whatever. He ended up actually getting conquered by his own teammates again. So he's on their team again, but he's not, what's it called? He isn't the leader. Okay. So, the second he gets there, they don't know I'm in a call. They start talking about how they're going to try and come raid us. I leave the call because they never knew I was in it in the first place. And by the way, all of my team is on the world at this time. I leave and I private call my team. And I'm like, okay, let's meet at Fish Fam's base. So we met at her base. And we got geared up, made sure everyone had good gear. Because I didn't know how many of them were coming. I didn't know if all 3 of them were, or 1 of them, or 2 of them. Apparently it was 2 of them. It was Tracker 16 and Jackson. Zoe stayed at base and she was just farming stuff because she didn't want to do PvP at the time. So I was like, okay, Darren, go spy on them because I don't want to know what they're doing there while they're waiting for us. So he goes and goes spies on them, and they see him, but then he runs around and comes back to where they can't see him, and they found our banner. We had a little redstone contraption that Darren made, and they found it. And Darren saw them do this. And the second he saw that they went down there to where our banner was, he told us to come in. So we came in and we killed both of them. We stole their stuff. But that wasn't the end of it. Tracker 16 really wanted his stuff back, so he decided to come back with no loot, nothing like that. And I found him because he was trying to get his loot from the chest. And I ended up just killing him again. And that was the end of it there. Okay? So that's pretty much the end of the, fighting and stuff. After that, it was peaceful for a bit, but I'll just update you on some of the stuff we accomplished. First of all, I'll tell you my teammates' jobs that I gave them. First of all, Fish Fam, she has been farming. Fish Fam and Darren have both been farming sugarcane and leather, obviously for an enchantment table, which it's at level 24 currently. Almost got it all, but she also has been fishing a lot for a lot of enchantment books, and obviously farming the armadillo scoop for wolf armor. Darren's been doing similar stuff, but he's been working on the base. As I told you, he made the redstone thing for our banner area. He expanded our farm. He made himself a little house, and he's making traps in the maze I made inside there. And then I decided to go mining. Very successful mining trip. I ended up coming out with about 50 diamonds. It was like multiple stacks of iron, multiple stacks of lapis, redstone, gold and stuff, but like a lot of stuff there. Like I said, it's unfortunate what happened to the footage. I'm sure there was a lot of cool things that you guys could have seen. And if this isn't the end of the thing, obviously I'll keep posting. And come back for episode 3, out next weekend. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below who you think's gonna win Civilization Season 1. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.